Welcome, beautiful yogis, to our Kundalini yoga practice today. Today we're going to be doing the Kriya, Kundalini Kriya for the back. And having a strong back supports the spine, and as Yogananda says, the spine is the highway to the infinite. Your own body is a temple of God, and it is within you that your own self, in your own self, that God is to be realized. So, having a strong back supports the spine, central nervous system. It supports good posture, balance, helps with breathing and flexibility. And also a strong back supports good posture during meditation. And meditation is one of the most important things that we can do for our overall well-being. So we'll start by tuning in, just sitting with a tall spine, pulling up from the crown, creating some heat in the palms. And bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath. And releasing the breath. And inhaling to begin the Adi Mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath here briefly. And releasing the breath, relaxing the hands down. So we'll just start with a minute of breath of fire in heart center opener to oxygenate the blood, build prana life force energy in the body before we start the Kriya. So sitting with the tall spine, stretching up to the sky, pulling the shoulders back, heart open, tall spine, arms straight, focus at the brow point between the eyebrows, and we'll begin breath of fire here for a minute. So panting like a dog through the nose, just pumping the navel, letting the navel move the breath. So be here 1 minute. Just powerfully pumping the navel, last 30 seconds, building prana life force energy in the body, oxygenating the blood. Inhaling deeply, bringing the hands into prayer pose up over the head, stretching up to the sky, holding the breath here, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the base of the spine to the top of the head, squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel. Squeeze from the root to the crown. Hold the breath. And exhaling, prayer pose down to the heart center. And just pausing here. And this is the beginning of our first exercise for Kriya for the back. We're going to bring our left arm up to 60 degrees. As we lift the knees up, come back and clap. The right arm up to 60 degrees as we lift the knees up, come back and clap. So we will be here for 4 minutes. This helps to prevent lower back pain. It helps develop motor coordination. And it's good for the, strengthening the low back. So we'll begin here. You can add mantra if you'd like. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Truth is my vibration, truth is my identity. And the eyelids are closed down, focused at the brow point between the eyebrows, just having an inner experience here. Very good for the brain. Now, if you need to rest, feel free to rest and pick back up when you can. We're almost halfway there. Inhaling set, exhaling on. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my identity. Let's get into the rhythm, moving with the breath. Last minute here. And come back, relaxing the hands down. Hands are in prayer pose at the heart center. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, and we're going to squeeze from the base of the spine to the top of the head again. Mula Bandha, squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel. Inhale, squeeze, hold the breath, consolidate. And exhale, it's relaxing the hands down, just breathing naturally here briefly. And for this next exercise, we're going to bring the hands to the hips here, and we're going to inhale up, exhale, forehead to one knee, inhale back up, exhale, forehead to the opposite knee. So just moving with the breath. Inhaling set, exhaling nam. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my identity. Just silently vibrating the mantra on the breath, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. Get wild. Move the body here. Halfway there. Last minute and a half. Last minute. Just keeping an internal focus as we do these exercises. Just feeling the movement of the spine, of the back. Eyelids are closed down, focused at the brow point between the eyebrows, or spiritual eye in Shambhavi Mudra. Last 30 seconds here. And come sitting upright, inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeezing Mulabandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. Squeezing the energy up the spine. And relax. And just going to extend the legs out in front here before we go into our next meditation. So just inhaling up and just folding forward here, just resting briefly, breathing naturally. And coming back up to easy pose. We'll come into our next posture. And we're going to bring the hands to the knees. We're going to inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale the heart up, exhale back. So powerful breath here for 3 minutes. Just flexing the spine forward, exhale, flex it back. We're moving rapidly here. This is almost a breath of fire. Energizing the spine. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. So 3 minutes here. Keeping the eyelids closed down, keeping that internal focus, focusing on the spiritual eye between the eyebrows, moving with the breath, almost a breath of fire, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Truth is my vibration, truth is my identity, energizing the spine. Halfway there. Last minute. So last 30 seconds here. And inhaling the spine straight, deep breath in. Holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel, creating that hydraulic lock, squeezing from the base of the spine to the top of the head. Hold, squeeze, consolidate. And exhale, relax. And we'll come into our next posture. We're going to bring the palms so they're facing out. The arms are up, palms facing out, coming into spinal twists here. So inhaling, twisting to the left, exhaling, twisting to the right. So we're going to be here for 3 minutes. Just keeping that focus at the brow point between the eyebrows, a spiritual eye. Inhaling, set. Exhaling, nam, as we come into 3 minutes of twist here. Just get into the rhythm, focus on the breath. Energizing the spine. Keeping our spine flexible helps us to maintain our youthfulness and our vitality throughout our lives. So just over a minute left here. Energizing the spine, last 30 seconds. As Yogananda says, the spine is the battery for the whole body. Keep the spine energized. And after your next exhalation, inhaling back to center, deep breath in, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the base of the spine to the top of the head, squeezing the energy up the spine, hold the breath, squeeze and consolidate. And relax, releasing the breath, just breathing naturally here. And I'm just going to stretch out the legs again. So just extending the legs out in front, just up and down with the knees. back in easy pose for our next posture. So here we're going to bring the arms out so they're parallel to the mat, and we're just going to go up and down with the arms here. So with breath of fire, with the rhythm of breath of fire. So panting like a dog through the nose, and just imagine you're flapping your wings here. So it's up and down with breath of fire. 2 minutes. It's very good for the upper lymphatic system. Just powerfully pumping the navel. Last minute here, keeping that focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. Breath of fire. Just moving in rhythm with the breath. Last 30 seconds here. Inhaling the arms up, stretching up to the sky. Holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel, creating that hydraulic lock, squeezing the energy from the root to the crown. Hold the breath, squeeze root lock, and consolidate. And relax. We're going to bring the arms directly out in front and continue for 1 more minute with breath of fire. Last 20 seconds here. Powerful breath of fire, powerfully pumping the navel. Inhale up. Stretch up to the sky, hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha root lock again, squeeze from the root to the crown, hold the breath, squeeze the energy up, consolidate. And exhale, relaxing down. So here we're going to chant the mantra HUD. HUD means creation in action, or creating, create. So we're bringing the arms out. And we're going to chant HUD every time we come around. HUD, 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 HUD. HUD. Inhaling up. Hold the breath. Squeeze Mula Bandha root lock. Squeeze from the root to the crown. Exhale. Relax. So for this next exercise, pregnant women should not do this next exercise. So here we're going to squat down. We're going to chant the mantra for 2 minutes, Hud, standing up and squatting down as you chant Hud, 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 in rhythm with the movement. So we're going to move quickly in these crow pose squats for 2 minutes. So we start off standing up, arms are out in front. We're going to squat down. If it's a slight bend of the knee, that's fine. Or if you want to come all the way down into a full squat. Whatever's good for your body. And we're going to chant Hud as we come down and as we come up. Creation in action. Hud, 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 halfway there. Hud, 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 and relax. And shaking out the arms and the legs. Whew. And we'll come back to sitting here. And just sitting in a meditative posture. Palms are up. Breathing naturally here. Tall spine, focusing at the spiritual eye between the eyebrows. Just meditating here for a minute. Just feeling the energy flow in the body. Just feeling the effects of this Kriya. And you could continue meditating here or relax in Shavasana on the back. If you'd like, it's really great to do longer meditations after doing a good yoga practice because the body's energized, oxygenated, and it feels really nice to sit and meditate after doing a Kundalini yoga Kriya or yoga or breath work. So we will close. I hope you enjoyed the Kriya for the back today, and we will close with one long Satnam. Thank you for practicing with me. Satnam. Love to you all, joy to all, peace to all beings everywhere. Satnam. Namaste.